It's your favorite time, baby dolls. It's going to be one hell of a doom scroll over Twitteroonies for us today because meth is pumping. We're going to get so high, aren't we? Yes, we are. Check it out here. The first thing we have, friends, I want to show you. Wolf of Wall Streets. Cardanzo founder Charles Hoskinson says ADA Treasury companies are inevitable. Here we have Adriana replying with his face. So yes, we're saying, friends, this frenzy of altcoin treasuries, you would never have predicted 5 years ago. Can you believe these companies are actually buying altcoins? My gosh, it was enough of a step for them to be purchasing BTC, but now they're getting in deep into the altcoins. And I think we're going to see more of that. Remember, Chainlink's going to do their own reserve stuff. You already have Ethereum, Solana, PUI. It's all happening out here. So it doesn't actually mean much, friends. I know what you think it means. Oh, this is amazing. No. It just is retail upgrades, right? It's retail, but it's a continuation of that. What I mean by that is it's the same crowd. They love buying highs. They'll convince themselves to do anything. Breaking. The Trump administration is preparing to sell stock in mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac in an offering it believes could raise $30 billion and kick off later this year. Wow. So Fannie and Freddie Mac. So are they going to be selling off some government administrations? I wonder how that's all going to play out. I'm also quite confident, friends, as the bull market progresses, Trump family. So if you're not a charts guy, I think there'll be like a signal from the universe where Trump family, they will have sold off a lot of their crypto. They would have taken a lot of profit. Maybe instead of like right now, they've actually sold 25% of their World Liberty Finance holdings. Yeah, 25%. Maybe by the end of it, they would have sold the final like 85 or 90%. They're just holding 10%, just like that little moon bag. That's kind of like telling you, hey man, they even think it's expensive. We might get to see that later on. Check out LadyHviid. Fib retracement says $1.80 on eHEX, but I'm curious how it runs with pHEX in the mix. So that's wonderful, friends. Remember, I've got actually a post here. Maybe we should throw it in here for you. eHEX, friends. eHEX, this is the eHEX pulse ratio. eHEX right now, it's starting to come back down, okay? Remember, Richard Hart declared it dead down here, and then it ran up freaking 9x against pulse, which is huge, yeah? So just to tell you, like, eHEX, what I think is going to happen is, this is my guess, man, I don't know, right? What I feel is going to happen is eHEX is going to lag until the end of the cycle. I think it's going to be the final one. And I don't know why I'm just feeding something like that is going to happen. I'm going to show you the eHEX to pHEX ratio. And how much by lag? I mean, the ratio is 0.15. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes below 0.10 and it just squeezes the last people out. Why am I thinking that? I'll just be honest and say it. If Richard's going to pump it, I think he wants people to get out for the most bottom. I think he really wants to send it to zero. I think he wants to send it to zero first. Because I think, friends, if he pumps it up now, he probably just doesn't want to get dumped on. That's what I think. I'm just guessing. I don't know. So, man, in my eyes, friends, I would love, I'm not even joking, man. Man, it would be so, I'd love, man, go down to boy float one and just go down to 0.005. Oh my gosh. That is what they say, 20 to 1. Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be like an end of cycle rotation and then it'll just come back. That'd be so good. I hope we get that. If you're in eHEX, don't stress. Okay, don't stress. That's obviously, I'm in eHEX. I'm in all of them. Just, I wouldn't be quick to do any rotations. Like if pHEX is moving and Pulse and pDAI, I wouldn't touch them. Just leave them. I'll just let them all go. I just know why. I feel like this is going to be the last one to run. Last one. And yeah, man, that'd be funny. I hope we get that, man. That'd be so good if we go all the way down there. That'd be great. Now, if you want to know what's 0.05, well, let's say it goes down to 0.10. What would that mean? I don't know, man. Maybe pDAI, maybe pHEX gets to 20 cents and eHEX is 2 cents. You know, maybe that. Or maybe pHEX goes to 40 cents and then this is 4 cents, right? It's still a big way away, you know what I mean? But by the way, for that to happen, what that means is pHEX runs up like 30x, and then this thing runs up like 17. So it still runs up. It's not as much, but we'll see. Check it out here. More robots. Texas clears Tesla robotaxi for statewide service. Wow. So friends, this is why I like reporting this for you. AI and robotics. This is underpinning our economy all over here. Okay, that's what the market's pricing in. You ever wonder why? Hey, it feels like there's a recession going on, maybe, but like, why is inflation still high? Yeah. People are not giving up, man. They know AI is coming. Robotics is coming. All this manufacturing, all these people's jobs, it's going deflationary, man. And people are spending. They're optimistic about that all happening. So we're going to see more of that happen. I'm going to get nervous when we start to see like the overvaluation stuff. Remember as well, ChatGPT, friends, they're opening up their public their investors and their shareholders to trade, I think, momentarily, and it's going to be at 500 billion market cap. Okay, and it was 300 billion, so they're marking it up over time. Now, if it's going to flip Microsoft, right, which, you know, maybe Elon Musk and everyone's guessing, Microsoft is worth 3 trillion. So, like, I think the big bonanza stuff will be when ChatGPT's valuation's over 1 trillion. Think how amazing that is, friends. It hasn't even gone public. And we're just gonna trade it all the way up there, because that's what they want to do. They don't want anybody to trade. They don't want retail to come touch it, because they want to open it at the highest point so they can all dump. Okay, that's what they want. So we'll see how that plays out. Here we have Uma from Pulse. Check you out. She has awesome. Everyone knows who's the final boss. This is Ivan on Tech with I love Dick with butt sign, and Ivan on Tech. He's got the final boss of Ibiza. The guy's just become like a total meme out here. As you get gold, that we're all having fun with this. There's literally this stuff, this unique look, friends. I love seeing unique people when unique things come out, because it's just, you know, we see hundreds of thousands of us all the time. Also, shout out to Dick with Butt Army. Remember Dick with Butt on Pulse Chain, friends. We have Pulse Chain out here cranking. Once the business cycle and Pulse starts going up, all the altcoins and the memes that we all love, everyone's going to start to come and punt in them, because we haven't left. And they've got a long price chart history as well. That's the best. The longer your chart can have a long price history, you can use it to your advantage, because you're like, hey, we're still here, right? Check it out. Joseph Lubner and Tom Lee have blazed the trail for Ethereum Treasury companies. It can't be overstated how bullish this is for ETH. Just getting started, unfathomably higher. Track Ethereum Treasury companies at Strategic Ethereum Reserve. Let's pump G. So they're just doing the MicroStrategy thing where they're just buying and putting Ethereum on the treasury. Don't worry, friends. Someone's going to do a lot of leverage later on. But right now, they're the true believers, because they're like the first ones to come out and do it. More action coming your way as well, friends. So HDF, crypto is our generation's financial markets in full pursuit of building the internet market. Check this out. Look at this amazing stat. 65% of Generation Z believe that investing is their best shot at becoming a millionaire, per Harris poll. So why is that, friends? Because Generation Z, which is under millennials, Generation Z, I think, how old are you guys? Like between 15 and like 25, whatever he's up. Generation Z, living terminally online. They're all on the internet. They've only known online. And when you're online, they're finding all the financial gurus. They're like, hey, you ever wonder how these people get rich? They buy and invest. They buy and invest. They open up businesses. They buy and invest. It's like being spammed in their minds. Whereas before the internet, all you could do is watch TV, or you had to know somebody out there who kind of like shows you the way. But now it's literally spreading like wildfire, and everyone understands it as well. They know about investing, because look, in crypto, we all have the memes and the marketing and everything. And when everything goes up, everyone's pretty much advertising out there. So remember, this Generation Z friends as well, and like they got no interest buying real estate. Tell you that much. They're all coming for crypto. They're all terminally online. You've seen all of them, by the way. They're having, friends, most of the Generation Z, most of them are virgins. I'm not even joking. Most of them are virgins. The rate of virginity is just going through the roof. So a lot of them are virgins. On top of that as well, when they're having babies, like it's literally crashing through the floor. They're not even having enough to replace themselves. Maybe they're having one kid. So you compound this, so the spaces are going to be smaller. They don't really care about like giant amounts of real estate. Plus, they're going to, friends, in the next decade as well, when the Generation Beta, I mean, it's funny, the kids born now, they're called Generation Beta. As they grow up, you're going to have robots replacing everyone. So your living space is going to be small. Just think about the future as it goes on. You're going to have a smaller living space. Your brain's probably going to be tapped in. It's going to, like, we're going to make an invention and technology, friends. Like, it's just a matter of time before they make stuff where you can augment your reality at home. It makes it look like it's bigger. You know what I mean? All these other stuff that might come, all these other things that is really going to push them more forward into the digital realm, which is exactly what is all happening. And that crypto side by side. If you're going to invest, if you're a young kid, man, they're all coming to crypto. If I were to do another SPX 69 crash out, I would just repost the last shower spaces. Nothing structurally changes except swapping in a few people's names. I think the community-wise 6900 is a much better space than last year. They're talking about Morad XPS 6900. Remember, it's all being a movement, meme cult religion. But yeah, man, you don't even hold a flame, bro. There's only one cult, dude. There's only one cult. I mean, they even did a freaking hex coffin dance to mark the top of the last one. You understand? It's not even comparable. You don't have staking or anything out here. But, you know, we'll get the glory soon. UFO bot. I'm fairly convinced we have discovered life on Mars. There are some incredible photographs from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, which to me is pretty convincing proof of the existence of form of life on Mars. I don't see any interpretation. Friends, I already made a video here. We've got a picture of a fossil from Mars. And it's not one of those fake ones either. It's from, if you're in America, in the land of Americana, friends, there is the Jet Propulsion Lab, which you can actually go request this photo yourself. You can actually go get it yourself. Here it is. And I made it in this is from Joe McMoneagle. He's actually got it in his computer. You can go in the Jet Propulsion Lab. You can actually there's actually a fossil on Mars. The thing though is, they're so smart. There's so much deception with the government. So what they do is, they have these photos, okay? This is how they psyops you. It's a very long string number. If you go and let's say the number is like 15 digits long. 1, 0, 2, 6A, 6B, whatever, everyone, okay. If you want the photo, you have to send that exact string in. If one digit is off, they say we don't have that photo. Yeah, you have to ask exactly it. So that's the funny part, how it works, right? This is all part of this deception. I don't know, man. I get this weird satanic, cultish type of thing, especially it's coming from NASA stuff, where they're like, oh, no, we've gaslit you. You know, we never told you it wasn't real. It's just you have to request the right thing. Makes you think. Conspiracy SuperCycle, Red Pill SuperCycle. It's coming our way. Well, alert. 100 million USDC has been minted at USDC. That is absolutely cracker. We're going to see more of these stable coins come in, and we're going to be pumping and pumping. DJ KatieeP on crypto. You wake up and see this. I posted this picture. I got it for my baby doll in the friendship cult as well. Bitcoin 900,000. pDAI at $1. HEX $3.69. What a great sight that would be. We don't even need anywhere near that as well. Elon Musk has just posted that Grok 4 has done a big update as well. We have Grok coming out here. Wow, it can seamlessly handle massive PDFs, hundreds of files and pages. Grok has a better understanding of all these things. That's wonderful, man. Look at this. Better understanding of PDF content through sharper recognition abilities. Wow. Yeah, man. AI, friends, it's going to keep accelerating. It's going to keep accelerating, and we're going to hit a point where the mania is coming. Here you have one of the meme coins on Pulse Chain. This is Peacock, one of the Liberty Soft Finance meme coins. I hope they all crank, friends. Just be careful out there, right? Because, once they're done, they're kind of done. That's the meme coin life. Everyone knows what they sign up for. Shout out to a Wild SJ. The electronic devices for Pulse Chain are still on their way to the US port. Once received, they will be labeled and addressed by the RS Griffin FDN and then delivered to the BMEU for distribution. A small team of volunteers will get the job done swiftly. Wow, this is cool. So remember, the Pulse Chain marketing campaigns, like it's strangely timed with Donald Trump announcements and all these things out here. Did Richard know the whole time? Makes you think about that. Here you have a post from me as well, just to show you, friends. If I was one of the people who Eric Wall, who owe Eric Wall the $50,000 for the bet, I would buy $285 worth of pDAI right now to get 50,000 pDAI. If pDAI fulfills its prophecy, you get to pay off your debt for $285. pDAI is about 160x away to $1. There you go, friends. So yeah, LadyHviid and KatieeP, that's what I'll do, man. If you're going to pay someone 50 grand, you may as well take a punt. You may as well. Honestly, you have to give a dude 50K in tranches, over the next 50 years. I'll take that punt, right? Hopefully, it all comes with a good ending out here. Ethereum is now over 4K. This is not a drill. This is Mr. Shul Gates. That's awesome. And then we have Mr. Bitcoin Therapist. What percentage of your net worth is in Bitcoin? Remember, Bitcoin Maxis put 100% of their net worth in, and we're probably going to see a lot of these ratios change because here we have Mr. Colin Talks Crypto, the Ethereum breakout. Yeah, so as altcoins come out and everything starts to crank, friends, we're going to start to see the real alt season stuff here. So, Mr. Colin Talks Crypto, Ethereum's about to break up. I can't believe my eyes. Is it finally happening? Wow, it's been so long. Look at this scam divergence thing that came out. So here we are, ready to pop up. I hope we do continue to crank up, friends. It's been one hell of a ride. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you soon.